Hello guys, welcome back. Let's see one of the C language question which was asked in GATE 2020. Actually, this question they have asked for 2 marks and it's a numerical type. Okay, fine. So they have given some program here and they're asking for the return value of function 2 of 5 is they are asking, right? Means that it is going to start executing from the function 2 function function to function. If you look out this program here, the important thing is they have given one keyword as static int I equal to 0, meaning that this I is a static integer. Here the I is a static integer. So here you need to understand the meaning of the static keyword. Static keyword means it's the lifetime of this variable is this variable I is throughout this program. Throughout this program. Okay, fine. If you understood that, you can easily solve this one. So I am going to start its execution from function 2 of 5. Function 2 of 5 means my n value here is 5. This question you can solve in two ways. One is through stack representation, another way is general representation. I am going to follow here general representation to simplify our problem. The n value is 5 and they are going to create one integer value I as 0. I as 0. Similarly, we are having one more function 1 of n. Let's take a look when we got this function. Okay, so static int I equal to 0. Then is my n greater than 0? Yes. Then I am going to execute this statement. I equal to I plus what is I value? 0 plus it is going to call what function? Function 1 means it is going to call this function by passing what value? N value 5. So it is going to pass here the value 5. Now it is going to create once again one variable I, static variable. Right. Okay, n value 5. Now it is going to execute. Is n greater than 0? Yes. My n value is greater than 0. Then it is going to increment I value by 1 plus I. I am directly writing plus I 1. Then it is going to call once again recursive function. Function 1 of n minus 1. What is n minus 1? N value is 5, right? So then n minus 1 is it is going to pass here 4. 4. Is my static variable value changes? No, it is constant. It will be fixed. It won't change. I mean this line won't execute for the second iteration onwards. Okay, that is the meaning of static. Okay, so n value is 4. Now it is going to, is 4 greater than 0? Yes. I value will be incremented. Now once again this statement is executing n minus 1 3. 3 will be passed here. 3 greater than 0? Yes. Incremented by 1 3. Next it is going to pass 3 minus 1, that is 2. 2 means 2 greater than 0 plus I 4. Now it is going to pass function 1 of 2 minus 1, that is 1 it is going to pass. 1 greater than 0? Yes. Plus I means 5. Now function 1 of 1 minus 1. You had understood. I am not writing here anything. N value is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. Now it is going to pass 0. Now is 0 greater than 0? No. Condition fails. When condition fails, it is going to execute this statement. Return I. What value it is going to return I? Return I. It is going to return the value 5. That 5 it is going to pass to here. It is going to pass to here. So I equal to 0 plus 5. What is 0 plus 5? 0 plus 5 is 5. Within this function it is going to change 5. Now then it is going to execute function 2 of n minus 1. So it is going to execute function 2 of n minus 1. What is n value? Within the function 5. So 5 minus 1 4. So here n value is 4. When n value it is going to call like this. N value 4, n value is modified. What about this statement? This statement won't execute again as I have written it as static keyword. Means I value is 5 only. Now n value is 4. 4 greater than 0. Right? Yes. So I equal to I plus, once again it is going to pass. I equal to, I value means 5 plus, it is going to call function 1 of n. function 1 of n. What is n value now? 4. That you have to remember. So it is going to call function 1 of 4. What about I value here? I value is 5. That you need to remember. I value is 5. Now 4 greater than 0? Yes. So it is going to increment by 1. Then it is going to decrement. 4 minus 1, 3. So for 3 pass, it is going to execute increment. And for next 3 minus 1, 2. 2 greater than 0, it is going to increment by 1, 8. Next 2 minus 1, 1. 1 greater than 0, plus I, 9. Next it is going to pass 1 minus 1, that is 0, it is going to pass. So it is going to pass here 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. 0 it will come here. 0 greater than 0, condition fail. When condition fail, it is going to return its corresponding I value. What is its corresponding I value? 9. So it will come to here. That is 5 plus 9 is 14. 14. That 14 will be replaced here. Now it is going to execute function 2 of n minus 1. N value is 4. So now it is 4 minus 1. That is, it is going to pass here 3. So when it passes 3, it is going to come here 3. Now this statement won't execute. Now 3 greater than 0? Yes. Then it is going to execute once again this statement. I equal to I plus. What is I value? I value is 14 within this function. 14 plus function 1 of, it is going to execute function 1 of 3, right? Now we need to find out function 1 of 3. So here 3 will come and this statement won't execute. Now 3 greater than 0? Yes. Plus I. What is I value now? Previous I value is 9. That you need to remember. So it will increment it by 10. Then function 1 of 3 minus 1. So it is going to pass 2. Now 2 greater than 0, plus I, 11. Now function 1 of 2 minus 1, 1. So it is going to pass here 1. Is 1 greater than 0? Yes. Plus I, so 12. Next it is going to function 1 of 1 minus 1, that is 0. It is going to pass 0. 0 greater than 0, condition fail. It is going to execute return I. Return I means what value it is going to pass? 12. So this statement entirely replaced with 12. So 14 plus 12 is 26. So I value is now 26. Then it is going to execute once again function 2 of n minus 1. What is n value? 3. 3 minus 1 is 2. So it is going to pass here 2. This statement won't execute, as you know. Now n value is what? N value is 2. Is 2 greater than 0? Surely yes. Then it is going to execute once again. I equal to I plus. I value means 26. We have written here. 26 plus function 1 of n. N value is 2. This 2. Now once again it is going to pass here what value? Here it is going to pass 2 value. Function 1 of 2. The statement won't execute. 2 greater than 0? Yes. Then it is going to execute plus I. Plus I means previous value 13. Now function 1 of 2 minus 1. So it is going to pass 1. So 1 will comes to here. Is 1 greater than 0? Yes. Then incremented by 14. 1 incremented by 1 means it is going to get as 14. Now function 1 of 1 minus 1 is 0. So it will come here 0. 0 means condition fail. So it is going to return I. Return I means return 14 value. So in this part location it is going to get 14. 26 plus 14 is 40. So my I value is now 40. 40. So up to here we have completed. Then it is going to execute once again function 2 of n value is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. Next iteration it is going to get here n value as 1. I am changing the color. I value as 1. So my n value is 1. Now this statement won't execute, you know. 1 greater than 0? Yes. Then I equal to I value means 40. 40 plus function 1 of 1 1 it is going to pass here. Surely you know, here it will get 1. Is 1 greater than 0? Yes. Plus I. Plus I what? Previous 14. 14 plus 1 is 15. 15. Function 1 of 1 minus 0. 1 minus 1, 0. So next iteration is going to get 0. Now 0 greater than 0. Condition file, it is going to return what? It is going to return 15. So 15 will be returned to this particular location. 15. So 40 plus 15 is 55. 55. So I value is 55. Then it is going to execute function 2 of n minus 1. What is n value? Function 2 of n value is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. It is going to pass now 0. So here it will get 0. This statement you want to execute, you know, if n greater than 0, 0 greater than 0, yes. Surely condition fail. When condition fail, it is going to execute return statement. Return I. What it is going to return? Return I, which is present in this block. What is the value it is present in this block? 55. So function 2 of 5 is going to return the value 55. So this is our answer. They have asked it for 2 marks. So here important point is you need to know how the static variable is going to execute. Once you know this point, you can easily solve and you can get 2 marks. I hope you understood this video. Thank you.